Have a really good think, because somebody you know could earn you a lot of money for very little effort. Think, who do you know that wants to buy a property in Spain? A colleague, a mate, someone in your family, a friend of a friend? If you know someone, go to welcome-estates.com and click the Refer a Friend link. If they buy, you'll pocket a nice chunky thank you from one of Spain's leading estate agents. T's and C's apply. All details at welcome-estates.com.
Yeah. Hello all you hardcores out there, how are you doing? It's Rusty from Porky's Corner, biggest gob in sport. Today I'm joined by Peter Fury down at his place in Cheshire. How are you doing, Peter?
I'm alright, thank you.
Nice to see you.
And you?
Well, that's gone on. Chantel Cameron won at weekend.
Fabulous.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Was it? Going over to Ireland in her own country and winning.
Yeah.
It's got to be best, not only the best feeling in the world, but you know, to topple the heavy favourites is an amazing result. Pleased for all of them. Jamie Moore, Nigel Travis, you know, and the work that they've done with her as well, and the improvements is phenomenal. So max credit to all the team. Very good performance.
Yeah, she fought out her skin, didn't she, Chantel? She did really, really well. Dennis Hogan and Metcalf. What did you think of that, Peter?
Depends what you like, you know. Metcalf was coming forward. To be honest, I missed a fair bit of it, so it's hard for me to comment on it.
Yeah.
I was going in and out, and it's just how you pick up. Very smart fighter, that Hogan.
Yeah.
You know, he's very good boxing skills. It's you know, it's what you like. You know, somebody on the front foot, somebody picking the shot. I don't know. It's whatever you think. He won anyway, so congratulations to him. That's the main thing.
Yeah, yeah. I want to talk about 12 rounds, 15 rounds for fighters, and women 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Where do you think all this should be? What weight? What rounds should they do and what minutes?
I don't know. I think.
Let me help you out here. For example, a lot of your fighters are renowned for doing the rounds very, very easily. They get out, they're not collapsing and things like that, and they can do like a lot of rounds. So it would benefit a trainer, how you train your fighters, to have longer rounds, you know, like a 15 round fight. But whereas a lot of trainers who have explosive fighters, they like to finish them off early. Which do you prefer?
I think you got to look at the health of the fighter, and isn't there scientific proof that anything past 12 rounds they start getting more susceptible to brain damage?
Yeah, I think that's why they stopped it, didn't they, from 12 rounds?
That's the reason, because when the fighters get exhausted and they, you know, there's a lot of salt comes out of the body, you know, and they're in hard tussles as well. You know, it's been shown, hasn't it, that they go past 12 rounds. You know, look, I'm easy, but we've got to also protect the fighter.
Yeah.
So I think 12 rounds is enough.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure about the 2 and 3 minutes for the women.
Yeah.
I think they probably should end up going to threes.
Yeah.
2 minutes, to be fair, it's gone like an extra minute means a lot. It's gone too quick.
Yeah.
Because in women's boxing, it's a sprint. I think if it was over 3 minutes, it would be better for women's boxing.
Do you think, with it being 2 minute rounds, that a lot of women, once they score a couple of jabs after that minute, they just run clock down for that on a minute and stay safe? Think a lot of that goes on?
I think in the 2 minutes you see more action. So women fights are very explosive.
Yeah.
So it depends what you want. But I think eventually women's boxing will go to threes.
Yeah. What did you think to the Misfits show with 400-pound men fighting?
Yeah, well, it's labelled right. It's a Misfit freak show, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that.
But they sold it out.
Well, it's the world today, isn't it?
No, yeah.
The world's got 85% Misfits in it.
Yeah, you're probably right. It's just that when I seen the commentating on it, the commentators were passing judgment on it, like they were passing judgment on just a normal fight that we see. And I found that I couldn't get my head around that. Looking what I was seeing and hearing the commentary, it were chalk and cheese.
You're asking the wrong man here, look. White collar boxing, celebrity boxing, all this shit. It's all shit to me.
Yeah.
I'm into just old school fashion, fighting men. That's
Yeah.
it, that's what I'm into.
Yeah.
I'm not into all that. But look, good luck to them. Make some money. Fighters make money. You know, people like watching, I don't know, people like watching freak things. So, whatever rocks your boat, innit?
Yeah.
It ain't rocking mine.
Yeah, it's not for me that either kind of thing. Okay, any opponent for Huey?
Not yet. We're going to get him, going to come back steady. And he's been out a long time, so get him in an 8 to 10 rounder. And he'll fight again he's on in July, and he'll fight again in September.
Yeah, yeah. What's that? Blackberry.
Protein shake.
You what, Huey? Protein. Ah.
If you want to look like 19.5 stone of muscle like me,
Yeah.
take this, you see.
Peter, is that your lunch today?
That's it.
What? You don't always have that for lunch.
You know, under here there's an 8-pack.
Are you cutting down?
Yeah, I need to cut down 19.5 stone.
You weren't that much a few years ago.
The only thing I can do is get to the fridge.
Huey's looking well.
Yeah. He's 6'6" and 19 stone. It shows where I'm at, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A whale.
Yeah. Okay. Savannah, she's going to be fighting, isn't she, for the world title?
Yes, Russ.
Super middle.
That's it. She's on.
She looks massive. No, I mean, I don't mean in size. I mean, she looks a big thick set lass now, doesn't she?
Big strong girl, Savannah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to a fight.
Do you think that extra weight will suit her, Peter? Gary?
Yeah, I think it will. It'll suit her, and but she can do middle as well, pretty easy. So weight's no big deal for Savannah. It's not what weight you are; it's what you do in the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. 2 seconds. He's a newbie, isn't he, Gary? He's new to all this.
join in, Gary, if you
Come on,
want.
sit
mate.
down, Gary. Come on.
Sit down, Peter.
Yeah.
Come on, Peter. You're coming on. Come on, Peter. What's the matter?
Come on, Peter.
Come on, Peter.
Come on.
He never wants to come on camera, does he, Peter? Not for you, mate. Not for you.
Behave us.
Alright, I better behave. Yeah, you were saying about Savannah and that she's going to fight. I forgot how to pronounce her name now. French and Cruz, yeah. That's
It's going to be a good fight.
yeah.
These are the fights we want to see. So when you look at these type of fights that we're involved in,
Yeah,
you're asking me about misfit fights and white collar boxing.
yeah,
I'm just not interested in it. Listen, whatever people do outside of my arena, I don't care.
yeah,
The thing is, I'm into real boxing. That's all I'm interested in.
yeah. What did you think to Savannah training today, Gary?
I didn't see a lot of it.
Yeah,
I was on my phone.
yeah. All
So
right.
Gary, if you want a body like me, drink this.
I was just going to ask you what's in that.
Yeah. I don't know, Huey's made it's got protein in it. Peter, do you want some of that?
What is it, Peter?
Yeah, that's what that was.
What is it?
It's
Is it one of them shakes we just
I know
talked about?
no, it's blueberries and all that.
Yeah.
Nothing but good for you.
Yeah.
Nice ones.
No problem.
Fasting at the minute. I'd have a drink of that.
Do you want a glass?
I will, yeah, if you don't mind.
There you go, Gary.
You were giving it a glass.
You're on protein run with Peter now. Why don't you, Peter? Because you're on a diet, Gary, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Peter's on his. He's 19 and a half clem.
You on a diet?
19.5 stone, what do you think?
I was 1913 5 years ago, and I was just going.
So
I
pop.
said to myself, "There's no way I'm going to 20." I mean, you're a lot taller than me, so
Listen, if I get any more heavy, I'm going to ask the missus for a borrow of a bra or something.
you know what my missus says to me.
Yeah.
Right? When I met my missus, right, I was 11 stone, and then obviously when I was nearly 20 stone, she says, "You know something? You're double the size of who I married."
But I'm a forward thinker because there's World War III, yeah? I can last 2 months without food.
Can you? How?
too,
Look, I've got 4 stone to lose.
Yeah.
Take 2 months, won't it?
Oh, fats. It'll be eating your fats away your body, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, you were like
It's
that.
the hardest thing in the world. Saw Peter about it. You know, when we started that diet.
Peter Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, dieting.
Yeah, when we started that diet video, thought it was dead easy. Got the solution. We know what you've got to do. Stop eating
Yeah.
and drinking. High calories. It's all about calorie deficit. But knowing what to do, being able to do it, it's totally two different things. And I've seesawed, haven't I, for 20 weeks, however long we've been doing it. I've come from 16.9 and I was 16.1 last week, but it took me 6 months to get 6, 7, 8 pound off. Goes out with him Sunday, 6 pints of Guinness and blackcurrant. Where do we go then?
Who do you think got me on that?
Hang on. So where do we go then? Straight in the chipper, right? And then that means that tomorrow I can't do an OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. So I can't get through the day then till tea time, because all you want when you're dehydrated.
16 stone.
I'm 16.1 now.
It's probably lightweight.
Well, I'm trying to get, my dad was always 15 stone, so that's why I'm trying to get to 15. I think I'll be happy there.
Did your dad carry weight, Peter?
But yeah, my dad was a stocky man. He was about 5'9" and the man about 14.5, 15 stone.
Exactly the same as my dad. 5'9", 15 stone.
Yeah.
And they look well, didn't they, at that?
Yeah, my father was 6'8".
Yeah. They look well at that, yeah.
Right then. Well,
I
listen,
want to get to.
Gary, who do you think is the best pound for pound fighter in the world at the moment?
I can't remember his name, but I've already told you, and he's the interim champion at
David Benavidez, you think,
David
don't you?
Benavidez, to me, is a beast.
Do you think that's a good fight, him and Canelo, Peter? Because they don't
beat
seem to want to make it, do they?
He'd beat Canelo. He'd walk right through him now.
I'm going to tell you something now. I don't know who Benavidez is.
Well, watch his fight, Pete.
I haven't got a clue who he is.
Well, you watch his fight, he's the one. He's going to take over
Is
from
he?
Canelo.
He must be a young fella coming through, is he?
Yeah, 24, yeah. Yeah,
Walking
knocked
through
everybody
everyone.
out, apparently.
There's no way Canelo will fight him. He
Or
won't.
nearly them all. Yeah, the lightweight...
Obviously, sorry to answer
Go on,
your
sorry.
question, he's not pound for pound, is he? Because he's not a champion even.
No, he did have a WBC, but we ain't got one now. Did you see the Loma fight and Haney, Peter?
No, I've
You
recorded
didn't
it.
You recorded it. I thought that was alright. A lot of people are saying Loma nicked it and blah blah blah, but then again, he didn't get the decision. So it looks like that Haney's.
It was one of them fights, that to me, that just didn't live up to its expectation. It was too technical. They neutralised each other.
Depends what you look.
You get that when you've got two top quality fighters.
Yeah, it was
That can
hard.
happen.
Yeah.
They like out nullify each other, don't they?
Yeah, it becomes a very chess game at that
It
point.
was a chess game, that fight.
Yeah. Well, listen. Thanks for coming on, Peter. It's been fantastic. Gary, thanks for coming on, channel. I just want to say, I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing and sharing the channel, on the WhatsApp, and pressing the notification button. Is that what you wanted me to add?
No.
Oh, what did you want me to add?
I was going to say,
Oh, go on.
if anybody out there likes what you've got to say,
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
out there
Yeah.
likes Russell Hartley,
Yeah. Oof.
there's a lot of other people out there that
He's going to put us to shame
might
with the ice bath. He's gonna
like Russell Hartley. So please share my video. It's very easy to say, Russ.
Yeah, okay. If you like me as a person, share the video. If you don't.
Yeah.
Main thing is, how's your health?
My health's fantastic, Peter. It didn't used to be. Right, I was as big as your lad, as you know, young Peter, and it breaks me heart when I see him, eating wrong stuff and that, and I hope I can rub off on him, kind of thing. But it took me 10 years.
Is your weight increasing though?
No, I'm always 11:10 every morning now. Every morning.
What do you want to be? I think,
12 and a half.
I think another stone would suit you.
I'm trying to get it on that, yeah.
He's still on the thin
Yeah.
side,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's punishing yourself every time you go over that 12 stone, and probably 12 and a half is where you should start.
I need to get the peanut butter out. It's good, that, isn't it?
12 and a half.
Tell you what though, you look a different man than what I've seen
Yeah.
you before.
Thank you,
So
yeah.
what's in this, Peter? Can I ask?
I think it's protein and blueberries.
Diet whey and blueberries,
That's very nice, that.
isn't it? It's what you need, Gary. Alright then, chaps, we'll wrap it up.
So I'm going to add just before
Yeah.
the best diet in the world. So I'll have this now, and then when the fish and chip shop's open, we're going to have fish, chips, steak pie and bread and butter.
Oh
Are
yeah.
you serious? Why?
It's part of my diet, that's what I have.
What, a steak pie with fish and chips?
So you like 1 meal a day, but you can have what you
No,
want. No.
eat all day, every day. I'm only messing with you, Christ.
You're not really going to have steak pie, are you, Peter?
That's why you. What did you say you weighed?
You just weigh 19 and a half though, don't you?
Hey?
You do weigh 19 and a half, don't you?
I'm 19 and a half stone. Listen, that's not a fucking joke. You want to go look at me, ain't you?
Yeah.
19 and a half,
I
yeah.
wouldn't have said that.
Do you remember, Peter, a couple of years ago when you were bouncing about here, and I remember showing the pictures, Dennis says he looks trim, and then you went abroad to Monaco, I think, or something, and then you came back and said, Dennis, have you seen Peter now? He's got a big beard, he's walking around with an XXL t-shirt on, he's always been on holiday.
I'm always 3XL, no matter what weight I am. It's just, say you built, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
I
I mean, I was 3XL when I was 19 stone 13 pound, and I'm still 3XL now. 16, well, a bit more baggier, but still, it's the same.
Fella said to me years ago, he said, here, he says, I'll never forget it, he says, when you get like me, he said, I've got a 6-pack and a 32 waist. I said, really? I said, I was a 38 waist when I was 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I was
just your shape, innit?
I was 12 stone 5 when I was 18. I went on a diet. We used to go Greymale Lane Market every week, and there was a little bacon butty shop in the corner of the old wooden market, and there was a set of scales in there, me, my dad and his mate, and that's how I remember clearly. My dad was always 210 pound, 15 stone, and we went on a diet, but we used to go in there.
They say
every
your
single week.
appetite when you lose weight, you go smaller, mine don't. I could go to, on a serious note now, I could go to that fish shop, yeah, have fish and chips, steak pie, bread and butter, the whole lot, and eat everything.
Yeah.
No matter what weight I am.
Oh yeah, a lot. With a cup of tea.
Yeah, and then 2 hours later I could eat again.
Yeah. Well, I think if you generally are heavy, you like food, don't you?
Yeah.
I do. I love food. I love it. I never stop thinking about it. People say to me, don't you think about anything else, you? And I think, I don't really, you know. I'm always thinking about it. We've been in our house this morning, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've got these food devils in my head all the time. All the time. I've like got things like oxos, cup of soups, because I'm trying to do this OMAD, 1 meal a day. But I've got all this backup plan
Listen, Gary,
in
please,
place.
how old are you now?
63.
63. You on one fucking meal a day.
I want 1 meal a day.
Is that what you're on, one
That's
meal
what
a
I'm
day?
saying, yeah.
Why are you killing yourself at 63?
To 1 meal a
Right
day.
then.
No,
Right,
I tell you
take
what.
food out of life, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? What have you got? All your enjoyment was going, you're going to be one miserable man,
No, no, let me tell you. I'll tell you a little
I've
story.
heard all these psycho things before.
No, I'll tell you a
Let me
little
tell you
story.
something. You know when you're hungry, you have something to eat. I'll tell you what it is.
Right.
You know when you go hungry,
Yeah.
yeah? That's when body fat increases. Because you go into starvation mode. How's that? On a serious note, this is true. When you eat less, you hold body fat longer because your metabolism drops to the floor.
Yeah,
And
but
then you compensate. So your fat sticks
okay,
on.
yeah, I get that, but you're not telling me, right, that if you put me in a room now for a week and don't feed me, I'm not going to lose weight.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. It's all false economy. Because as soon as you get out of that door and eat, it's right back on.
No,
Because your body's gone in starvation mode.
no, I have to agree to disagree.
Listen,
Right.
I like debates,
And
so
I'll
let's
tell-
have it.
And I'll tell you
The
why.
fighting's over.
I'll tell you
So
why.
now we'll have a fucking debate.
I'll tell you why. Right, all them women, right, that go swimming with Weight Watchers all their life, lose 5 stone, right, and they say, oh, I'm never going there again. I lost 5 stone and then put 7 on the rebound. Everyone does it, and I've got this I've got this Stay Fit group, right, and you know what the main theme of it is, and I say to them, look. No, that's not true, that statement that them women made. What they meant really is they stopped getting on the scales. Because if you was getting on the scales, you wouldn't put that weight back on, you'd keep fighting it. And the only way to keep weight off is to fight it. You know, I said to him on week 1, right, he lost his weight by starvation. Every single person that goes to Slimming World, Weight Watchers, I've done the Scarsdale diet, I've done every single diet in the world. And everybody, you only lose weight.
Yeah, and I was miserable 10 years.
Stop.
Are you a happy soul having that 1 meal a day?
No, let me just explain. I'm not. No, I'm not. And I nearly just going to give you another analogy there of a pal who likens food eating to drugs and drink, right? And he
addiction,
was an
yeah.
alcoholic,
That's true.
right? And he says, you know what, Gaz? When I was getting off it, I said to my sponsor, my referral, whatever it is they call them that they have, well, well, what am I going to do?
Come on, Russ, leave that on and sit down and join the conversation.
All right, yeah.
Say, what? No, he said, what am I going to do? What do you mean? He said, well, what will I do if I'm not drinking? What am I going to do with my time? And this same guy, bring it forward 20 years, he's a pal of mine from growing up as kids, says, you know something now, Gaz? I haven't got enough time in a day. Because it will just happen naturally what to do. And what I'm saying and what he's saying is, I'm constantly thinking about food. I've got the food devils on me all the time, right? But I did several weeks ago to get on. I've just shown it Peter this video, and several weeks ago to get on it. First of all, I did the 16/8, then the 18/6, and it's just the fasting periods, and then I got to this OMAD, 1 meal a day, right? I forgot what I'm saying now.
You were on about these diets you were on and OMADs.
But you're entitled to lose weight 1 meal a day.
Yeah. But if it's making you unhappy, don't do it.
Yeah,
Try
but
2 shakes and a meal at night.
yeah, but
We can all survive. We can have that a day. Well, what does that mean in the cold light of day?
no. What? Sorry, I've got my thread back. What I meant to say is, I then did a trial of going for 32 hours, 36 hours, 48 hours, and 72-hour fast, right? So I'm absolutely starving, then, aren't you? But I tell you something. No. Have you watched this video that I'm just going to send to Peter? It's absolutely amazing how good I felt with no food, because my recycling troops are out, as he calls it, because as soon as your body runs out of sugar, because you're not putting anything in anymore, it then starts cleaning all the pipes, all the tube, because it's looking for protein, because before it'll take it off your muscles, it'll take it from everywhere, and that's when you're feeling at your best, that's when you're most healthy, and that's when you've got
Don't you lose skeleton
health.
muscle though doing that?
What's that?
You lose skeleton muscle if you're starving, don't you?
Yeah, you can't be an athlete and train and have 1 meal a day.
Yeah.
You know, just...
No, you can't. No,
You can now because you're not an
I
athlete.
can. Yeah, I'm only talking. I'm not talking here about athletes, Peter.
Yeah.
Talk about normal people.
Alright, how long have you been on the 1 meal a day?
How long? What should we say?
6 months.
No, 1 meal a day.
Oh no, 3 months. You've been on it 3 months, haven't you? No? How long would you say, Gary?
I've been on 1 meal a day. But basically, right, it's all right me saying 1 meal a day, and it's all right me saying that once you know the solution, like stop eating and drinking, it's easy to do. It's not. 1 meal a day. I'll give you an example this week, right? As soon as he goes home, I'll be on 1 meal a day because I get into a normal cycle. If he comes back on Sunday, we'll go out for 6 pints of Guinness and blackcurrant, we'll go straight to the chippy, and then the morning after I won't be able to do 1 meal a day because I'm dehydrated and hungover and I need either a full English brekkie or a bacon butty. So that going out with him has given me 6 pints of Guinness and black, it's took me to the chippy, fish chips and mushy peas, and then it stopped me doing 1 meal a day tomorrow. So it's bang, bang, bang. So all the good that I do then when he goes, and I was 16-1 on Friday, I'm 16-4 this morning, and I'll be 16-1 on Friday again. Because now, I'll bring it back down, I'll bring it in line, but I said unless he stops coming down, and I said it on his video this morning, or I decide to go to 32-hour fast, right, or what was the other alternative? 32-hour fast, or I'll go out on a Sunday when Russ comes down and I'll just drink Diet Coke. Then I could become antisocial. You know, I had this all my life on the road, right? And the reason I got to nearly 20 stone is I was entertaining customers 2-3 times a week, right? And somebody said to me once, well, why do you have to drink? But really, I'm going out with a customer to get pissed, right? Get him jolly, get the order, and I'm going to go there and sit Diet Coke. It's not doable, you know. So I've only had chance to like bring it down from me being nearly 20 stone since I've retired.
What do you think we should do, Pete? Now then, what do you think?
Best way to lose weight is being in a routine. Being in a routine and just sticking to a game plan. and just when you're hungry, you need to eat.
And eat healthy. Yeah, I get it. I agree with that 100%. 100% I agree with that. But what I disagree with...
What you can't do though is leave it until you're hungry. Then you eat too much.
No, I get that, yeah.
You know, ice bath, hasn't he?
3 minutes.
He'll kill you. Without you screaming.
Eh?
Without you screaming.
Is he still on camera?
Yeah, go on. Yeah,
You know, this is Sparkling John, by the way.
Sit down next to Gary, John. I could get you in. Gary, oh, you go in there, John.
Yeah, he's famous, but not for drinking champagne.
He's a runner, isn't he?
Famous for drinking sparkling water.
Oh yeah, his party pieces in Spain. Barman says, "Oh, what's your mate drinking?" I said, "Sparkling water." He says, "For a moment there, I thought he said sparkling water."
I did say sparkling water.
Not with Guinness. Not with Guinness, is it, Peter?
Can't beat you a pint of Guinness.
The only good part, the good thing about John being in the team is we've got a chauffeur, haven't we?
Yeah. So you don't drink. But
see it, eat it, enjoy it.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not taking anything away from that, but I'm also a big believer in calorie deficit. Unless you're putting less in than you're burning off, you're not going to lose weight, are you? And I'm not talking about athletes who need probably 5,000 calories a day for what they're burning off. I'm talking about the normal gadget like me. 1,500 calories a day, you go over that, you're going to put weight on. I'm just trying to get below it.
I thought a man's 2,500.
Yeah, well, I think it is, but
It is 2.5. Yeah.
average man is 2.5. Yeah.
I think you're right there, but I tend to think if I can program my mind to 1,500, I'm on the right side, aren't I? If I program my mind...
So I think I'm on about 4,000 calories a day, and over a weekend it shoots to about 9,000.
Is it?
Is that going on the bin?
No. Got a fridge upstairs, the fridge downstairs.
Have you got a fridge upstairs, Pete?
Considering
You can't have you. Have you?
Well, aren't you? Would expect you to be a lot bigger than
Go
that.
upstairs, eat, go downstairs, eat some more.
So if you're going downstairs.
No, look, you're dead right, but what is there in life if you can't eat and drink?
God, fuck all. Let me tell you. Forget dieting, listen. Waste of time. What if they want to think for dieting, yeah? It's for women. What good is that for a man? A man's meant to have bull strength. Need to be big, strong, rugged. You know what I mean? Long distance runners even. He's a long distance runner.
Yeah.
I bet when he was long distance running, he ain't on a meal a day.
No.
Absolutely not.
What were you on?
4,000 calories.
Well, there you are.
Yeah.
5,000 calories. You? There's no on you. There's no on you, John.
When I was doing 26 miles.
Every day.
4,000.
Were you running that every day?
No, not every day. No.
Let's talk about the more pleasurable stuff in life, not one meal a day.
No, what's we talking about?
Right. What's your favourite meal?
Fish. Sea bass. Eat plenty of fruit.
So plenty of boring stuff.
I wouldn't say it's boring. Enjoy it.
All right.
It's what you
enjoy
get used to, what you get programmed to.
You like shepherd's pie, John?
I have shepherd's pie. Yeah. I like my Sunday dinners. I like Yorkshire
Sunday
pudding.
dinner, yeah.
Do you like Yorkshire
So
pudding?
you are a fish man then? You like fish?
I love fish. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good if you like that.
In my 20s and 30s, I went into the steaks.
Yeah.
But then I went to fish.
That's good.
I like vegan food at the moment, veg samosa and stuff like that, Peter, veg curry, and I feel that if you're digesting meat, it's hard to digest meat and fish. It always comes back on your burping. And I'm trying vegan stuff at the moment.
Do you know what my favourite meal is?
What?
Egg and chips, loads of salt and vinegar, and loads of bread and butter.
Yeah, egg and chips.
Fried egg and chips.
From that cafe in Droylsden.
From anywhere I could get it, yeah.
What's your favourite, Peter?
Big fry up like that. Everything on it nearly.
Hash browns and black pudding.
No, I don't eat pork. But
No.
everything else on it. And then,
So a full English bracket.
Is black pudding pork?
yeah.
Is it?
Funny enough, I had black pudding the other day as a starter in this restaurant. Yeah.
Russ made me eat one of them in the village cafe the other week.
Big Sunday dinner. Well, I've got need to say big anymore because everything eats big.
Yeah.
So just take that as a gospel. Yeah. So then, fish and chips, steak pies, all the
good stuff.
all the good shit. Yeah.
All the good stuff. All the stodge.
I've got a friend called John Anthony who's fought on a Sky show at cruiserweight, and when he was training as a cruiserweight, he had one meal a day to eat cruiserweight, but his meal were haggis. And he said there were everything in that what he needed, and old school fighters used to have that back in the day, but I didn't know that. I wonder if you heard anything like that,
It's
no?
a Scottish dish, isn't it?
Yeah. But he had haggis every day in camp, and it's the first time I've ever heard of that.
I was just talking to Peter over there before about all the dieting and all that. The keto diet, right? I'm more keto.
They say 5 bottles of wine every weekend is quite good for you, Red.
Really? Who told you that, Dennis?
Know myself.
You're carrying that out.
No,
What's your favourite red wine, Peter?
there are various. There's too many to list, but a lot of them.
Are you a wine connoisseur then?
Not really.
Is there any truth in this then about red wine? I went out with a guy for lunch once and he was talking about red wine and he was showing me like tricks of the trade and he said, if you get a bottle of red wine, right, you pour it out, you pour a glass, right, and then you do that, you say it's half full and you do that and it all goes round the sides, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The size of the pour's feet is the size.
No, what you're talking about?
quality.
You're talking about the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good quality wine. It comes down like glue, and you've got the legs in it. The thicker the legs, the better quality is the wine.
Yeah, well, he was saying the thicker the pour's feet.
And I know this because I went on a wine holiday.
A wine holiday?
It's true then.
In Turkey, not Turkey, Italy, Tuscany. I went to a vineyard there, and I tell you what, there was these 2 people, 72 years of age, one was 72, and the wife was 73. There was a bronze colour where they was out in the fields all the time. They had this distillery and all that, yeah. Listen, they looked in the early 50s.
Immaculate condition.
He had this wine tasting. It was very good. And then he told me about all these wines and stuff. It was very interesting. And yeah,
Did you get to try them all?
tried them all once, you know. And by the time I come to 6 o'clock in the evening, I couldn't see.
Come on!
I couldn't see straight.
I bet you felt good though, didn't you?
I felt very good. Yeah.
I bet you did.
Sat down outside in the sun, held up the stairs with a missus, yeah. Fell flat first on the floor.
Were there loads of different types there and that, what you could just have for free?
Yeah.
You alright, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. All the grapes and stuff.
Me and Jane went away to South
The
Africa.
Riojas are good wines. The Spanish wines
Yeah,
are good
somebody
wines.
said that to me. You can't go much wrong with a Rioja.
I think if you want a very, very good wine, it's going to be £30 minimum and then up.
Yeah.
Because the cheaper wines taste like vinegar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you get a bad hangover on them. The more quality the wine, the more expensive it is. You don't get hangovers on them.
Are them Faustino ones good? You get different Faustino 1, 2, 3. You get different numbers after them, don't you? Are they Riojas?
I'm not sure. I'm not big on the names of them. I just
Cost-
I've got that wine app on my phone.
Right.
So I just take a picture. It tells me what it is. You know what I mean?
Well,
I go
that's
to
a bit
that-
dedicated, isn't it?
When you go to that wine cellar, that shop, and you ask them, they're pretty knowledgeable, but they can give you the wrong wine. So you've got to look yourself. Yeah.
Brilliant. Alright then, chaps. You happy with that, Gary?
Oh, yeah.
Answered your questions?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, what does anybody think of Manchester City winning the league?
Not impressed.
Who do you support, Peter?
I'm not a football man. I don't support any.
No, you support Stockport?
I don't support any football.
No.
I'm not interested in it. It's good, and I've listened. They're athletes. Fair play to them. But can I watch football? Yeah, I can watch football. Same as I can watch swimming, snooker, darts, anything. I can watch anything, but do I watch it? No.
Okay, well, you games boxing, innit?
Full time for that, so there's no time for anything else.
No problem then. Well, listen. Nice to have. Thanks for having us, Peter.
No problem.
It's
You're
been
welcome.
it's been great, John and Gary, and
Thanks, mate.
That's Russ.
we'll see you all again. Peace out. Can I just thank everybody for sharing the videos and liking and subscribing and leaving a hitting notification button. But thank you for subscribing and sharing the videos on your WhatsApp and amongst everybody else on your Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and all your social media platforms. Thank you very much. Peace out.
Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.